Blackheads are one of the most common forms of acne, and preventing them usually has much more to do with patience, consistency, and gentle daily habits than with harsh scrubbing or dramatic quick fixes. A blackhead forms when oil, dead skin cells, and debris collect inside a pore, and the surface of that clogged material is exposed to air, which makes it darken. So the main goal is to reduce buildup while keeping the skin barrier calm instead of irritated. A gentle routine is usually the most dependable routine. Wash your face with a mild cleanser and lukewarm water in the morning and again at night. And if you sweat heavily after exercise, yard work, or a long, humid day, it makes sense to cleanse afterward in a gentle way instead of letting sweat, oil, sunscreen, and residue sit on the skin for hours. What usually does not help is washing your face over and over throughout the day, rubbing hard with rough cloths, grinding gritty scrubs into the skin, or treating blackheads as if they were dirt that can simply be polished away with force. Too much friction often leaves the skin red, tight, and irritated, while the clogged pores remain right where they were. It is also important not to squeeze, pinch, scrape, or try to dig out blackheads with fingernails or random tools at home, because that can increase inflammation and may leave marks or scars that last much longer than the original problem. Choose skincare, sunscreen, makeup, and hair products that are labeled non-comedogenic, oil-free, or water-based when possible, because heavier oily products can worsen congestion. If you use waxes, pomades, or rich leave-in hair products, try to keep them away from the forehead, temples, and sides of the face, because those areas often react badly to residue. Remove makeup completely before bed, change pillowcases and face towels regularly, and try not to spend the whole day pressing your cheek into your hand while reading, scrolling, or watching television. If your skin tolerates active ingredients, salicylic acid can help loosen dead skin and reduce pore buildup. And adapalene can also be useful because it helps prevent pores from clogging over time. But the wise approach is to start slowly, use one main active product at a time, and stay steady rather than trying several strong products in one impatient weekend. A lightweight moisturizer can still help even if your skin is oily, because irritated, dehydrated skin often becomes harder to manage. And sunscreen matters too, especially if you use exfoliating or retinoid-type products, so finding a comfortable, lightweight sunscreen is worth the effort. Prevention is usually quiet and repetitive in the best possible way: gentle cleansing, sensible products, patience, and resisting the urge to punish your face because progress is slower than your mood. Improvement often takes time, so think of blackhead prevention as maintenance rather than battle. Keep expectations realistic, stay gentle, and remember that calmer skin usually comes from steady habits rather than dramatic effort. If your skin is easily irritated, less is often more. If a product consistently makes your skin feel greasy, sticky, itchy, or more congested, simplify your routine and give your skin time to settle. If you wear makeup often, fully removing it at night is a simple habit that can make a real difference over time. And if acne becomes painful, deep, widespread, or starts leaving scars or dark marks, it is much smarter to get help from a clinician than to keep improvising in frustration. Now that the sensible skin part is complete, let us leave the bathroom mirror behind and travel to a retirement community in the American Midwest, where nobody cared much about clogged pores, but everybody cared intensely about cinnamon, coffee cake, comfortable shoes, and whether a grown adult should ever be asked to scan a QR code just to enjoy an afternoon. The place was called Hearthstone Pines, a retirement community outside Indianapolis where the sidewalks were broad, the porches were occupied, the hydrangeas were overachievers, and the clubhouse always smelled faintly of lemon polish, coffee, and whatever somebody had baked because I was already in the kitchen anyway, which everyone knew meant a full emotional tray. The unofficial queen of Hearthstone Pines was 76-year-old Evelyn Porter, a retired school secretary with silver hair pinned neatly back, reading glasses on a chain, and the exact calm face that could make a room full of adults lower its volume without understanding why. Her closest friend was 81-year-old Hank Lawson, widower, former owner of a hardware and farm supply store, wearer of tan loafers and suspenders with tiny tractors on them, and a man who believed that most trouble in modern life came from bad labeling, weak coffee, and people who used the phrase user-friendly without fear of prosecution. Around them drifted their usual circle: Loretta Shaw, former beauty salon owner, coral lipstick loyalist, and woman most likely to say something devastating in a voice sweet enough to survive it. Milton Graves, retired accountant, guardian of clipboards, receipts, and exact totals. June Hollister, former church pianist and reigning high priestess of pound cake. Rudy Bell, who always said he had no interest in organized nonsense and then showed up early enough to help stack chairs, and Paige Mercer, the 33-year-old activities director who was kind, earnest, competent, and still trusting enough to believe a website description meant what it sounded like. On a bright Wednesday morning in April, Paige came into the clubhouse carrying a folder and a face that suggested technology had once again gone too far. Evelyn looked up from setting out coffee cups and said, "Tell us now before my patience organizes itself." Paige swallowed. "I thought I booked us for a local history experience at the restored train depot downtown." Hank lowered his newspaper. "That sentence does not sound guilty enough yet." Paige opened the folder and slid out the printed reservation. Across the top, in dramatic letters over a picture of a lantern and a shadowy train platform, it read, "Last train out. Immersive escape adventure welcomes Hearthstone Pines as featured group." There was a silence so complete it seemed to echo off the sugar packets. Loretta leaned forward first. "I'm sorry," she said carefully. "Did you say escape adventure?" "I did," Paige replied in the voice of a woman who had already suffered. "I thought immersive meant guided. I thought adventure meant walking tour. Apparently it means escape room, at the old train depot, with clues, and time limits, and puzzles." Hank stared. Milton adjusted his glasses. June set down her coffee cup, very gently. Rudy smiled in the dark way men smile when the world has finally supplied a story worth staying alive for. "You entered retirees into an escape room," Hank said. "Yes," Paige answered, "accidentally." It got worse as she kept reading. The train depot attraction was hosting a community challenge weekend. Their group had been entered in the Heritage feature slot, which meant the owners had publicly announced them as a special senior team. There would be a leaderboard. Their time would be recorded. Photos would be posted. Families had already started reacting online. One granddaughter had commented, "Grandma Ev better crush this." Another had written, "Don't let Grandpa Hank bully the clues." "Can we cancel?" Evelyn asked. Although the way she asked it suggested she already knew the answer, included public embarrassment and an apology call. Paige winced. The manager said the slot is already held. The staff prepared the room, and they're excited because older players always notice things younger players miss. Milton folded his hands. "Well now, that is a challenge." "No," Hank said, "that is bait." But nobody in Hearthstone Pines wanted to be the retirement community that publicly backed out of a puzzle after being described as observant. Pride rose in the room in sensible shoes. "We are certainly not letting downtown Indianapolis think seniors from Hearthstone Pines are afraid of a padlock," Loretta said.